Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Donald H. Jones Stadium here on the campus of Kiski for today's first ever, that is right, Miss Hughes, the first ever girls soccer game for the Kiski Cougars. Kiski's welcomed girls to the school this year, and we have formed a soccer team led by head coach Vincent Pimpinella and assistant coach Charlotte Blyler, right? Correct? Blyler, last name. Charlotte Blyler is our assistant girls soccer coach. And today's opponent is the Greensburg Salem girls team from down the road here in Greensburg, PA. Welcome, Greensburg, led by head coach Jessica Melodia. Melodia. How about we'll go with that one? I don't know why they let me announce. Ollie Olivier Marceau, is that right? Marceau is our cameraman. Olivier is returning. Last year he did some camera work for what? Football and lacrosse. Just lacrosse. Just for lacrosse. But this is Olivier's what? Third year here at the school. Third year here at the school. No golf today. Rained out. Oh, I see that. He did get a fancy new shirt. Pittsburgh Field Club today was supposed to be the Kiski Fund golf outing at the Pittsburgh Field Club. It got canceled today. But rain or shine, the girls' soccer team will play. Right, Miss Hughes? So Miss Hughes joining us in the box up here today. She'll be operating the clock and the scoreboard. And we're just about ready for kickoff. Assistant coaches for, raucous crowd here today at Kiski. Raucous crowd here today at Kiski. Everybody, a lot of the student body here to witness the first girls soccer game here on campus. The entire football team is here. They got a little lift in early, and then they're going to watch film after the game. But so the football team's here. The lacrosse team is here. The boys soccer team is here. So we have quite a few students here to support our girls team. Good to see everybody. We like to welcome everybody out there in live stream land. We hope you enjoy this production we're going to put on for you. I'll try not to mispronounce too many names and do the best I can here. Kiski has taken the field. Looks like number 7. Oh, we don't have number 7 on the roster. That's Carletto. We don't have a full roster. Number 7 is I don't have number 7 on there, and I think there's 2 of them. Number 1. Oh, number 1 is Hara. Number 7's the only one I'm missing. Number 99, Gabriela Diaz, Donato Diaz is in the goal for the Cougars. Gabby is a junior, comes from Mexico. No, Ellen is, 12's out here, Ellen. So there we go. Number 8, Emily. Oh, number 8, Andrea Tepez puts the ball in play for the Cougars. It's immediately kicked out of bounds. Greensburg Salem will have it for a throw in. And those numbers are going to be hard to read, Ollie, being their gold on that white jersey. Number 4 being pressured by 13 of the Cougars. Now number 7 of the Cougars is still applying pressure, and Greensburg Salem just working the ball in the backfield here. Intercepted by number 7 of the Cougars. Over to number 12, Ellen Bish. She's working it down the right side. Tripped up hard. Hard tackle by the Greensburg Salem. Nothing called there. And the Cougars retain possession, but now it's kicked back close to midfield, and Salem has it. Trying to work it across midfield, and they do get it into Cougar territory. Now the Cougars have it go off of number 1, Hara Rodriguez's foot down the right sideline for Greensburg Salem, and they're going to have it out of bounds for a throw-in. Throws in to the middle, and number 12, Ellen Bish, sends it high and back towards midfield where Greensburg Salem is going to corral it, and now still try to work it back into the middle over on the right side of the Cougar defense. Number 1, Topaz. Number 7, we don't have number 7's name on the roster here, but Salem kicks it down the left side out of bounds, and the Cougars are going to have it for a throw-in. Number 24, Amelia Tapez throws it in, intercepted by Salem, centers the ball, but it's wide, no shot on goal, and it's over the end line, and the Cougars will have it for a goalie kick. Carlotta, yeah. So Gabby Donato Diaz, goalkeeper for the Cougars, will have a goal kick here. She sends it towards midfield, played off the head of a Greensburg Salem player. Back now, number 7 has it. It evades her out of bounds, and the Cougars are going to have it in deep in Salem territory for a throw-in. Carlotta Sanchez, number 7 for the Cougars, has it. Sends it into the middle. Oh, just offsides called on the Cougars. Angelina Martin, number 2, looked like she was behind the defense, but just a little too soon. And the Cougars get called for an offsides. Greensburg Salem's going to set it up for a free kick. Number 7 boots it to midfield off of number 9 for the Cougars. Lillian Turpin. Lillian's a local product from Clarksburg, PA. Lillian still has it, feeds it over to number 12, Ellen Bish. She's circling the defense back to midfield, sends it over to number 13 into the middle, but Greensburg Salem intercepts it. Now Hara Rodriguez tries for it, but Salem gets it and now's charging down the right side. Tries a centering kick, but it's off her foot. And Mata Plata, number 20 for the Cougars, got nice defense there and works it back up towards midfield. There's Maite Plata. Well, sorry, Miss Hughes. This is my first time announcing on. Oh, she went on a trip to the caverns. I see. Pushed off number 13, Lexi Bade, providing good defense for the Cougars right there. And Salem has it. Now Ellen Bish strips the Salem girl of the ball, dances around another one, sends a long pass down into Greensburg Salem territory, but the goalie for the Greensburg Salem team, let's see, who is their goalie? Number 22, Alice Wilkinson, send it deep. Now it's at midfield. Pressured hard by Topaz. There's Plata. Now Turpin sends it back up. Looks like it last touched by Cougars, so Greensburg Salem's going to have a throw in. Throws it deep. Number 20 tries to get it. She does. She has it, centers it, but there's Gabby to corral the ball in the goal area, and she's going to have a free kick to get it out. She's going to punt it and try to get it up here to midfield. Sends it up the left or the right side. Carlotta Sanchez tried to keep it in for the Cougars, but was unsuccessful. Now Greensburg Salem back down the left side. Pressured by Bish. Bish all over the place for the Cougars. Nice defense. Strips the Greensburg Salem player of the ball, and his last touched out of bounds by Greensburg Salem. So Bish will have a throw in for the Cougars. Tries to get it to Baughey off the head. And there's Sanchez, number 7 of the Cougars, applying pressure. Back to midfield. And number 7, Brianna Carr. Salem now has it out at about the 30 meters out from goal. Going to have a throw in. I did not see those numbers for Greensburg Salem at all. Throw in by Salem. That's number 4. I can, but the one's over there. So Ellen, number 12, Ellen Bish feeds it up through the center. But there's Greensburg Salem. They send it out of bounds, and the Cougars are going to have a throw in. Looks like Tapiz. How do you pronounce her name? Tapiz? Tapiz. I'm not Tapiz. So we have Amelia and Andrea, sisters. One's number 8 and one's number 24. Huh? Oh, they're twins. Okay. We have a couple set of twins on the team, don't we? The Ozlowskis are the twins, but they're not playing today. And then we have another set of sisters, do we not? Baudice, Body, Lexi and Jill. So Lexi and Jill are local, right? They're from down Greensburg way. And Ozlovskis are locals too, right? They're from down Greensburg way also. And Lily number 9 is a local from Clarksburg. Oh, Plata, nice ball. Sends it high. And there's one of the Tapas twins, Andrea. Oh, okay. Fed deep down into the territory of the Cougars, but there's Gabby. Gabby's good goalkeeper from Mexico. She's serious about her soccer misuse. Did you know that? I'll tell you what, the crowd is into it today. They are providing some energy here at Donald H. Jones Stadium for us. Plata applying some pressure for the Cougar defense. Forces the Salem girl into a mistake. Oh, looked like a handball there. And it's called. The Cougars are going to have it. Number 25, Adriana Munez. No, now Ellen Bish takes over. Number 12, she's going to have it. Put it in play for the Cougars. Looks like she's kicking, looking like she's setting up for a deep kick. Don't get offsides back there. Nope, she's just going to tap it over to Plata, who sends it back to Bish. Bish trying to get around the defense. She does. She evades one. Still has it down the right sideline for the Cougars. Trying to get in. Still working the ball. Whole way down deep into the deep corner. Crosses it into the center. Nobody to home for the Cougars. There's number 25. Takes a swing at it with her left foot but misses. And Salem's heading back the other way. Sends it deep, but there's Plata to clean up the defense and send it back to Gabby in the goal. Oh, Gabby did a nice job of keeping that from going into the net. Sends it out. Greensburg Salem, number 4. Olivia Smith has it and sends it back deep. And there's Gabby Diaz for a save in the Cougar goal. The guys are getting cranked up. Gabby sends it on a punt over to Ellen Bish. Now number 24 for the Cougars gets the ball taken from her, but out of bounds off of Salem. Throw in to the Cougars. Bish sends it up the sideline, but it's out of bounds. Greensburg Salem will have a throw in. Number 8 for Greensburg Salem, Kayla Raymer. No, looks like we have, Raymer throws it in. Sends it down to number 9. But Plata cleans it up and sends it back down into Greensburg Salem territory. Martin applying the pressure, but Salem, number 12, it looked like gets around her. And there's ball off of Greensburg Salem. And Rodriguez will have a throw in for the Cougars. Runs it up a couple yards, still has it, not knowing where to go with it. Throws it into the center. Looked like that was a violation, and the Greensburg Salem is going to have their own throw in. What's Greensburg Salem's name, Miss Hughes? The Golden Lions. Oh, Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. Okay. So we have a cat fight going on. The Golden Lions and the Cougars. Plata trying to get back on defense. Nice save by Diaz in the goal. Nice save by Diaz. Gabby's on her game tonight. Cleaned up a shot at point blank. Oh, nice punt by Diaz. But Salem gets it back. Bish looks like she was thrown down. Nothing called. They're just letting them play out there. And it's out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for the Cougars. Cougars in their all black uniforms, white sleeves, white numbers. Plata throws it in. There's Sanchez over to, now Turpin has it, sends it to Rodriguez. Back, Bish, got shoved down. And Plata sends it high to this side of the field. And the Cougars, number 7 is on a breakaway down this right side. Still has the ball. Taken down. Nothing called. Good tackle by Greensburg Salem to get the ball back. But now Cougars are applying some defense. There's Angelina Martin. Couldn't get there in time to get the ball. But now Rodriguez gets it. Causes a bad pass. And Plata being pressured by 2 Greensburg Salem players. Sends it back into the goal for Diaz. She kicks it out. And there's a call. Finally. The electricity in the stadium tonight is I never heard it like this. We have a 4-time defending state boys championship team, and I've never heard it like this for the boys games. The crowd is raucous tonight. Diaz kicks it deep. Bodie plays it off her body. Now Salem gets it back. Number 7 for Greensburg Salem. Brianna Carr sends it deep into the far corner. But Gabby's going to get there before Greensburg could get a shot. Gabby's going to slow it down a little bit. Get the crowd wound up. Ollie, another kick. Tries for Bish. Greensburg Salem. Now Bish does get it. At midfield. Sends a deep pass across the field. Can't get a connection. Carletta just a little out of her reach. But Bish is covering the whole field. She was on the left sideline and got over here to the right sideline quickly. Bish Covering a lot of ground out there, Ollie. Ooh, we're going to have a throw in. Bish will take the throw in. Looks like Plata's maybe the one she's trying to get it to. No, Body. Over the head of Body, but she gets it around the defense, into the middle. Looks like she has it into the middle. Oh, just too far. Nice centering pass, just out of the reach of Tapez. Cougars had a nice scoring opportunity there. Body going sideline to sideline. Body and Bish providing a lot of action for the Cougars here. Off of Body's hip. Now Rodriguez gets it. Fighting for it at midfield. Bish goes down, but here's Turpin. She's going to get it. Looks like she's just going to play it back for Plata, but it's intercepted by Greensburg Salem. But Plata rubs her off the ball and sends it back to Gabby in the goal, and she kicks it up into the midfield for Bish. Bish gets it in, keeps it on her foot, and she's going to dribble it. Feeds it into space for Body, who wasn't really expecting a pass. Now Greensburg Salem has it. Sends it into the middle. Number 4 for Greensburg Salem, Olivia Smith. Feeds it over to the far. Shot on goal, and there's a goal. Over the reach of Gabby Diaz. Can't see the number on that out there. Nice feed across the way. Can you see the number on that? Ollie, Bryce, anybody? Can we see the number on that girl over there on the far side? Do you know? Can you see that number on the far side? The 13 looks like 13. Ollie's giving it to number 13. What about number 12? Number 13 doesn't have. They don't have a third. How about number 12? Nella Harrison, it looked like, had the goal. Now Bish, number 12 for the Cougars, has it. Sends it off of a Greensburg Salem player. Carletta gets it back. Tries to feed it in space for Bish, who finally gets it back. She's working down. Gets around a couple Salem defenders. Tries to get it into the box, but no. Greensburg Salem comes away with the ball. Feeds it way up the sideline, out of bounds, and Cougars will have a throw in. Plata will take the throw in for the Cougars. Tapez back here, Amelia. Plata throws it, sends it up for Bish, who kicks it to herself. Still tries to have gets number 3 gets it away from her. Now Tapez gets it back, feeds it into Body. Tried to tap it back over to Bish, just a little out of her reach, out of bounds. Greensburg Salem is going to have a throw in. Number 8, Kayla Raymer. Sends it deep for number 3. The plot is there to clean it up. Still in bounds. Now out of bounds at number 3 for Greensburg Salem. I don't see number 3. He's not highlighted on here. Oh, there's number 3. Ella Hellman throws it in. Now it's on the foot. There's Gabby to pick it up. She's gonna free kick it. See if she can get it out of Kiski territory. Give the Cougars a little breathing room here. Greensburg Salem has been applying a lot of pressure on the Cougars today. Bish, nice footwork. Still nice footwork. Sends it up the field for number 7, Carletta Sanchez. And number 7 for Carr sends it into the goalie, Wilkinson, who sends it up to midfield. Now number 12, the goal scorer for Greensburg Salem. Or maybe it was 13. I can't really say. Uh-oh. Oh, offsides called. Had it in the middle there on a breakaway, but just a little offsides. So Cougars get a nice break there. And Gabby's going to have a free kick. Oh, you said that was 13 over there on that side that had the goal, huh? It was just a guess, he says now. Can't confirm or deny. No, way out there on the other side. Oh, the one in the middle here made the goal, right? Right, this girl? Yeah, the one over on the other side. Who scored the goal? This one. I don't know. Well, number 13, it is. I can't make them out. Number 13 is Emily Smith, so if it was 13, it was Emily Smith who had the goal. But at number 12 is Nella Harrison, so if it was number 12, Nella Harrison had the goal. So one of those two had the goal. We just can't make it out clearly. There's same girl had it, and Gabby made a save there. They have number 12 highlighted on the roster, but number 13 is not highlighted on the roster. Greensburg Salem still in control of the ball. Lays it there at midfield, sends it back for number 7, Brianna Carr. Still has it over here to number 8. Number 8, Kayla Raymer. Gabby Diaz picks it up for the Cougars in goal. Sends it up for Bish in the middle. Bish can't keep it on her foot, but now Tapas has it. Sanchez back and forth off of Greensburg Salem, and the Cougars will have a throw in. Looks like we're going to have a couple subs coming in. Number 33 and number 34. 33, Elena Hellman. Number 34, Aljanae McCreary for Greensburg Salem. There's number 1, has it, kicks it far side. That number 1 was Wilson. Now Turpin has it for the Cougars. Can't keep the ball, but it's off of a Greensburg Salem player out of bounds. And Turpin will throw in for the Cougars. Scanning the scene, throws it to Bish. Bish heads it over to Turpin. And now Greensburg Salem takes it, and they're down the right side. Sends it into space. Trying to get around the defense. But there is Tapas, number 24, to clean it up and send it out of bounds. And Salem will have a corner kick. Ollie, you were right. Number 13, you were right. Your eyes are on the money, Ollie. So no, Eagle Eye Ollie from up north and of the border in Canada. Huh? Yep, saw it the whole way from Canada, Ollie. Good job. So it looks like we're having a corner kick. And nobody for the Cougar defense is down there by the goal, and I'm not understanding why. Like, don't they usually put somebody down there for the corner kick? Like, what are we doing here? There we go. There's the kick. Headed by number 4, Olivia Smith, through the end line. And the Cougars will have it. Gabby Diaz will have it for a goalie kick. I'm not sure what's happening here. We're sending some. I'm not sure what. She must have got hit. So, okay. Hopefully Lily's all right. Looked like she might have got hit. in the head or something. So coach pulled her off, getting looked at by the trainer. Good save by Gabby to deny Greensburg Salem goal on that one. Sends a deep pass up the right sideline. Can't be brought in by the Cougars. And Greensburg Salem will retain possession. Number 1, Eden Wilson. There's Topez. She gets it for the Cougars. And out of bounds off of Topez. Number 8, Kayla Raymer. Kayla Raymer throws in for the Mountain Lions. Golden Lions. Cleaned up on the defensive end by Baughey. Greensburg Salem still has it. Rodriguez trying to run it down. Greensburg Salem gets there prior to her. Kicked into the goal area. Gabby makes a pretty easy save there. Goal that they had was just out of her reach, a little high for her. She looked like she had good positioning there, Ollie, but just over the head. Perfect kick, huh? Right over her head. Not much she could have did about that. And there Gabby comes out and cleans up again. Chooses not to roll it out for Martin over on the far left side for the Cougars. Instead, kicks it over here to number 7, Carletta Sanchez. Now Greensburg sends it back. Number 7, Carr, up for number 8, Raymer. Kicks it off, tries to kick it, but Bish of the Cougars deflects it off of her leg. And Greensburg Salem's going to have a throw in. Mata kicks it out of bounds again. Salem's going to have another throw in. Raymer keeps moving down closer to the Golden Lion goal. Has it, sends it across. Can't be brought in by Greensburg Salem. Player in the goal area, and Gabby sends it up. Martin plays it off of her legs, but back into the territory for Greensburg Salem. Back into the goal box. Gabby sends it up to this right side. Bish gets it in for the Cougars, and she's finally able to get the Cougars a little bit of breathing room, sending it out past midfield. There's Brianna Carr sending it back deep, but out of bounds, and the Cougars are going to have a throw in. Otter Rodriguez throwing it in, looking for Bish. Bish kicks it up for Martin, but Greensburg Salem sends it high off of their foot. Headed by Salem, and there's Gabby Diaz scooping it up again for the Cougars. Rolls it out for Bish. Bish has it on her foot, trying to work around the Greensburg Salem defense. Nowhere really to go. Kicked out of bounds by the Greensburg Salem, and Bish will throw it in for the Cougars. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Gives it to Sanchez, but Greensburg Salem gets the ball and looked like they're going to call a little bit of a trip or something to push her or something. I don't know. What do you think? You thought she dove a little bit. I mean, our girls have been kicked down a little bit more than that today and nothing being called. But either way, Raymer for Greensburg Salem, the Golden Lions is going to have a free kick from about 30 meters out. Looks like Plata and Topez are putting up a wall. And there's Diaz to make the nice save. Looked like she was aiming for that near post here, but Diaz had her angle. Had it played well the whole way. And there's Diaz, sends it up into the middle. Turpin back into the game. Nice to see her back into the game. Got cleared by the medical staff. Saw Mr. E for a couple minutes, but she was quick to get back in there. Nothing seriously wrong with her. Deep drive by Bish over everybody's head, straight to the goalie Wilkinson of Greensburg Salem, and she punts it back to midfield. Bish has it. Now Martin. Bish got it back for the Cougars. Working that left sideline. Still has it. Still working that left sideline. Sends it into the middle for Plata. Off of her knee. Still has it. Sends it up for Martin. Martin sends it into the middle. And there's Bodeye for the Cougars. Off of Topez. And then Martin sends it back. There's Turpin. Now Greensburg Salem intercepts and they feed it down the right side. And looks like they have a breakaway, but Plata had a nice angle and gets there in time to make a good defensive play. Sends it to Gabby, who kicks it back out to Plata. Up the side, looked for Rodriguez, but Greensburg Salem's there to quickly to intercept it. Cross field pass just out of the reach of the Greensburg Salem. What is that, a striker? Is that what they call him? Attackman. We don't know. What do you call him? Striker. I don't know. No, it's the position. I know they're people, Ollie. I know they're people. I know they're people, but I'm trying to learn soccer terms. Like what's that position called? Pulled down aggressively by Plata with a nice defense over there. She's getting kind of physical out there. That's kind of what the Cougars were looking for. Cleaned up by Diaz. Cougars are playing some nice defense. Just haven't been able to muster anything offensively and put a threat in, except for maybe once or twice so far. Let's see if they can change that. Gabby sends it up. Bodeye has it. Oh, look at you. Got me a diagram here. Way to go, Bryce Ferguson. Oh, we got, strikers. Center forwards. Let's see. The goal, yeah, center back. I know the defenses are center backs and left back, right back. I knew that. Midfielders. I know some of them are. I know like what they're called. I'm just not sure exactly where they play, except for the the backs. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Out of bounds. We have just under 7 minutes left here in the first half. Greensburg Salem holding on to a 1-goal lead. Goal scored by number 13, Emily Smith. Had a nice shot from the right side, just over the head. Outreached arm, huh? She had her arm reached out and everything, Ollie. I mean, just over the outreached arm of Gabby Diaz for the Greensburg Salem goal. But we've been back and forth ever since then. Now Ellen Bish has it for the Cougars. Trying to get through. Oh, nice pass. Just out of the reach. And there, that looked like out of bounds, but number 7, Brianna Carr, did a nice job of keeping it in. She sends it deep into the far corner and out of bounds, and the Cougars are going to have a throw in. And it looks like Amelia Tapas has a throw in, and she gives it to Plata. Plata up in the midfield. Out of the reach of everybody, and number 12, Nayla Harrison, gets back for Greensburg Salem. And now Turpin of the Cougars has it. Fighting for it. Fed into space by Greensburg Salem. Down the right flank. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Golden Lions. And it looks like free kick for the goalie, Diaz of the Cougars. Oh, Bish is going to go back and kick it. It's just a free kick. Anybody can kick it. It doesn't have to be the goalie. So it looks like Bish is going to send it deep. She sends a deep one for number 7. Nope. Tried to play it off of her head, but missed it. And now Plata has it, sends it into space for Martin. Martin can't gather it, and Greensburg Salem has it. Turpin applied some defense, but Greensburg still has it, and there's a shot and a goal. And that is the same girl, is it not? Ollie, same girl. Right there, right there. Same girl, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, number 13, Emily Smith, with her second goal of the day. Just out. So Emily Smith puts the Golden Lions on the board for a second time today. She has both Golden Lions goals. Greensburg Salem leads 2-0. Number 20 gets around. No, offside. Just offside. Looked like he was having a little give and go play. Looked like was that number 20 here? Or what's this girl's number here? It's 20 something, but this one running right there. No, right. That one. Who's that just need it? She's the one that tried. No, 29 for them. Yeah, 29. Those six. Madison. Go. Now Bish has it. Bish on the attack. Still has it. Trying to get around the defense. Good defense by the Greensburg Salem girl, but Bish showing some nice footwork of controlling the ball. Still has it. Ellen Bish. Nice play, Ellen Bish. Good hustle. Just couldn't get around all of the Greensburg defense. So that was number 29, Madison Carr, who had the shot on goal down here. But Raymer applying the defense for Greensburg Salem. Now Plata sends it back down off the head of a Greensburg Salem player. Bish is just gathering her breath. Put in a well of an effort there, trying to get around multiple Greensburg Salem defenders. Had the ball on her foot for quite a while. Just couldn't finish it off. Now Bodice going to have it. No, taken away. Now, yes, Bodice still has it. Works down into the corner. Rubbed off the ball. Greensburg Salem. Raymer coming back this way. Has it, feeds it, gives and go. No, that's Brianna Carr, not Raymer. And there's Turpin. Gabby sends it deep, out of trouble. Into the middle. Greensburg Salem has it, feeds it up to the left side, out of the reach of number 10, CC Eklund. And the Cougars will have a throw in. Throws it into Bish. Bish still has it, still working. Dances around a couple people. Now Bodi has it, and she gets around somebody. Feeds it down into the box, and she's chasing it. Goalie comes out of the box. Oh, taken down. No harm, no foul there. Good hustle by Lexi Bode. And the goalie Wilkinson sends a deep, high punt. And Bish fighting for the ball for the Cougars. Tapez has it go over her foot, but there's Plata providing some nice defense. Keeps it in. No, just goes out of bounds. Good play by Plata on the Cougar defense. Breakaway for Greensburg Salem. Nice save by Diaz. Another nice save by Diaz. Stopped a 2-on-0 break. Gabby Diaz. Good save by the goalie of the Cougars. And there's the whistle, signifying the end of the first half. Greensburg Salem Golden Eagles 2, your Kiski girls 0. We're going to have a 10-minute halftime. Come on back and join us for the second half. We'll be back. Welcome back to Donald H. Jones Stadium here on the campus of Kiski. Beautiful, rainy, drizzly afternoon here today, Ollie. Reminds you of back home in Canada? Oh, it's snow for you already. Oh, hurricane rain down in North Carolina wiped them out. My best friend's house got his whole, pretty much the whole town got Asheville and all that. They all got wiped out. So yeah. Upcoming Cougar events. We have a. You guys play this week, Ollie? No golf this week, Ollie. First time. So no golf this week. We have a cross country meet on Wednesday here against River Valley. We have a boys soccer game on Friday here, 6 p.m. start, and I believe that is against Andrew Osborne. And then Saturday, Cougar football takes the field 1 p.m. start here also, and that is against Potomac from Maryland. Yeah, that's River Valley on Wednesday. Yes. Yes. How did the boys soccer do yesterday? Do you know? They won. Boys soccer coming off of a big win. Yeah, who do they play? Spires. So boys soccer traveled up to Cleveland, or is that Erie? One of the two. Yesterday and played Cleveland and played Spire Academy, coming away with a 7-1 victory. Boys Cougar football team was out in Philadelphia this past Friday. Played Penn Charter. Fell behind early, came back. Comeback attempt fell just short. So Greensburg Salem has the ball. They put it back in play to start the second half. Ball just being kicked around. Pinballed through, and now it's passed into space. Greensburg Salem's going to run it down in the far left corner. Bounces it off of Ellen Bish. That's out of bounds. The Golden Lions have it for a throw in. Body has the ball now for the Cougars. Gets it up to Tapez. Back to Body. She sends it forward. Sanchez has to go off of her heels. Looks like Raymer over there for the Golden Lions. Sends it to now into the middle. Bish gets the ball back for the Cougars. Sends it back to Plata. Now the Golden Lions have it again. Sends it deep. Oh, behind the Cougar defense. But into the far corner, and the Cougars are going to be able to regroup before the Mountain Lions get a shot on goal. But there is a shot, and Gabby Diaz hustles over, makes a nice dive and save. She's going to settle it down. Look like she's going to just punt it and try to send it deep. Far side over to this near side, that is. And here's Martin. She's kicking at it. Ball taken away by the Golden Lion. Now they're going to send it down into the corner. Rubbed off the ball by Bish. Sends it into the middle for Tapas. She kicks at it, but Greensburg Salem takes the ball away. They're just going to settle it down, send it back to midfield. And now Greensburg Salem has it, and they're going to keep working it. Down the right side, number 12. Sends it into the middle, and there's Diaz, number 12. That is Harrison. Diaz sends it into the middle. Bish shields off the Greensburg Salem defender and gathers it in. But then Greensburg Salem finally gets it back. Now, oh, looked like that was a handball. They call handball there? Is that what that was, Ollie? Okay. Still learning these soccer terms. Plata has it. She has it and still has it. Just calming it down. Oh, now she puts it into the center off the shoulder of Sanchez. Greensburg Salem has it back. Pinballed around. Plata gets over for the fence. But Greensburg Salem still attacking and interping. The Cougars takes down the Golden Lion attacker. Greensburg Salem's going to have a free kick from about 20 meters out. Kick deep, and there's Diaz with a nice save right into her belly. Diaz kicks it out. There's Body. Body gets it. Still has it. Looking to get. Still has it. Sends a kick on goal, and Wilkinson is there to make the save. Cougars get a shot on goal, though. That's encouraging to see. A little offensive attack there, Ollie. Haven't had much of that today. Nice to see them finally getting it together, providing a little offensive spark. What do you think, Ollie? Hoping for more. That's right, Ollie. We would hope to have more offensive firepower. And there's Body, gives it back to Sanchez. She's still got it. Dribbling through the Greensburg Salem defense, but finally Raymer gets it and feeds it up to Brianna Carr. Carr kicks it up the left sideline. Must have been kicked out of bounds by a Cougar. Tapas. I thought it was off of them, the mountain. I keep wanting to say mountain lions, but it's not mountain lions. It's golden lions. Well, aren't mountain lions golden? Isn't that like just a? I know. I mean, but like, why do we like? Are there like brown lions? Have you ever seen a brown lion? Like they're all golden, right? I mean, do we have the lions? Well, I mean, unless you have a mountain lion or, anyways. So Bish has it. Oh, nice feed into the middle for number 7, Carlota Sanchez, and then Greensburg Salem sends it back, and it's out of bounds. Throw in will happen for the Cougars on the far sideline. That's Amelia Tapas. Sends it to Lexi Bodi. Ball was taken away from her, but kicked out of bounds. Bodi's going to have it for a throw in. Bodi throws it down into the corner, trying to get it to Bish. Now they have a 2-person game going on over there. I'm not sure what the call was. Maybe offsides. What was that, Ollie? Why'd they give it back to them? Offsides. So we were offsides. You know the soccer rules, Ollie. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, you was just guessing what that was, so we'll go with it. Educated guess sounded good. You're a pretty educated person, so it sounded good to me. Ball's kicked into space, and there's Sanchez or Diaz comes out, sends it back down for the Cougars. There's Topaz. Tries to feed it to Munez, but couldn't get it. Now Turpin fighting for the ball. Lily takes a dive, but she gave a good fight. Diaz for the Cougars sends it back up. Headed into the Golden Line territory by Baughey. Baughey now kicks it, and it goes out of bounds, and the Golden Lions are going to have a throw in. Looks like the rain's coming down a little harder out there, Holly. Good thing we're up here in this booth. Number 5 has it for the Golden Lions. Sends it over to number 29. Sends it down into the goal area, and Diaz gathers it in for the Cougars. Rolls it over to Bish. Ellen sends it up this left side. Tries to get it to Martin. Oh, handball called on. That was on them, right? Oh, okay. So now we still have it. Baughey gonna. Nope. Looks like Bish is gonna take it. Oh, Bash. I keep calling her Bish and it's Bash. I've been messing that up the whole time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ellen Bash. Why didn't you fix me? Well, you go to school with her, don't you? Did 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 don't you go to school with her? Oh. Well, you do. Oh, I am so sorry. I I am so sorry. So Ellen Bash. There's a shot on goal. Oh, oh, just wide, just wide. Ellen Bash, not Bish, but Bash. Ellen Bash sent it wide of the goal. That's the best scoring opportunity so far today for the Cougars, Ollie. I'm telling you. I mean, sounded pretty, like a pretty solid strike on the ball. I mean, I could hear it up here. So there's Baughey. Gets it to Sanchez. Still gets around a couple defender. Look at Sanchez. Ooh. Oh, pushed down off the ball. They just letting them play out there today. But Baughey hustling for the Cougars. Can she keep it in bounds? No. So the Golden Lions have a throw in. Send it up to number 3. There's out of bounds off of number 15, Sabrina Kasich. And the Cougars, they're going to have possession of the ball. Got a throw in. Ellen Bash going to throw it in for the Cougars. Sends a deep throw off of Greensburg Salem. Gets it back. Now Bash around the defender. Number 13, Emily Smith, who has 2 goals for the Golden Lions. The only 2 goals of the game. Now Golden Lions bringing it back up their left side. Bash providing the defense. Forces an error. Ball went out of bounds, and the Cougars will get possession of it. Bash is going to make a throw in. How you doing, Eli Fontenez? Eli Fontenez is listening in, Miss Hughes. He says to say hello. Good to. We miss you, Eli. Eli was our film guy last year, helped us out. There's Lily Turpin. Has it bounce off her foot, and now Greensburg Salem has it back. They're coming down the right side. Feeds it to number 3, but there's Plata to provide some defense for the Cougars. It goes deep into the far corner. Plata still has it, working it out. Still working it out. Good job by Plata. Gets it. Now Turpin has it. She's pushed off the ball, pushed down, but she still has it on her foot, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to be Cougar throw in. Good defense by Lily Turpin. Clarksburg native. Oh, it was a kick, so they must have called her for being pushed. Can't do that. Can't push them down from the backside. So there's Bash. Sends a hard drive down this left sideline for the Cougars. Deflects off of a Greensburg Salem player. The Cougars are going to have a throw in. Bash setting up to take that throw in. She gets it in to Body, who feeds it back to Bash. Bash sends it into the goal area, and Wilkinson catches it for the Golden Lions. Bash has it, dancing with the ball, still has it, sends it back to Rodriguez. She has it, feeds it into nowhere, and now comes Emily Smith. Sends it on goal, and there's Diaz for the Cougars, making another save. Emily Smith put a shot on goal. She's looking for the hat trick. She has both goals in the game for the Golden Lions. The Golden Lions trying to create another attack, but there's Plata. She's had a nice game defensively, Miss Plata over there. What do you think, Ollie? Yes. All right, look at this footwork. Good job. And there's Lily. Lily still has the ball. She's fighting hard for it. Gets it to Body. Body feeds it up into space. The Greensburg Salem defense. It's been pretty solid all day. Not giving the Cougars much as far as scoring opportunities. So the Cougars are going to have a throw in. Rodriguez throws it to Bash. Bash did a nice job of fending off the defender. Sends it into the middle. But now Greensburg Salem comes away with the ball. Golden Lions feed it up into space. Uh-oh. And Gabby does a nice job of getting out. Putting an end to that scoring chance, but now Greensburg has it back again. Lily taps it off of her head and sends it back to Gabby, who sends it up to Hara. Hara sends it in the middle, and Lily tries to clear it. Not quite the whole way out. Deflects off of a player, back to Gabby in goal. Diaz slowing it up. We have 25 minutes left in the game. Gabby Diaz surveying the scene. Sends a punt up. Goes up the right side, but nobody there for the Cougars. And it goes out of bounds. Ball thrown in. Greensburg Salem has it. Bash does a nice job defensively and getting the ball back for the Cougars. Now she's trying to dribble it around the defense. Nowhere to go, so she just kicks it off of the Greensburg Salem player out of bounds, setting up a throw in for the Cougars. Looks like Plata's going to go over and make the throw in. Somebody's down. We haven't. Oh. Ollie's thinking it's a cramp. The way she's walking, I'm guessing it might be a cramp. I don't know. The foot's up, huh? I don't know. Must be a cramp. Trying to rub the cramp out of her leg. They didn't stop it. They're just going to have to play the person down. So the Cougars are going to be shorthanded, playing a person down, while Carlotta is working on the calf injury. Hoping it's just a cramp. Probably is, Ollie. I mean, I'll give. It looked like it was cramping up, but I'm not a medical professional, Ollie, so I'll not comment. Just educated guess, Ollie says. Ball sent back down, offsides by the Golden Lions, giving the ball back to the Cougars. So Plata gives it to Bash. Bash is going to put it in play. Sends it deep. Bash does a nice job of on the defense, but out of bounds off of her foot. And Greensburg Salem will have the throw in. Number 3, Ella Hellman throws it in for Greensburg Salem. And there's number 14, McDade. McDade is number 14 for Greensburg Salem. Put a shot on goal, but Gabby's there to make the stop. Punts it back out to midfield. A lot of throw-ins in this game. Lily Turpin fighting for the ball. There's Greensburg Salem has just controlled the ball, had it in a Cougar territory for the majority of the day. They're nursing a two goal lead, coming down on a 20-minute mark left in the game. Now the ball gets up to midfield, and there's Tapas. Tapas tries to feed it into space to Body, but Greensburg Salem regains possession of the ball. Bash is all over the place. She's had to run a few couple miles today, huh, Ollie? I mean, she's going sideline to sideline, from one goal to this goal. She is definitely getting her steps in. She is helping the team out a lot. Ooh, hopefully her centering pass. Nice save. Nice save by Diaz. Good centering pass by the Golden Lions. Number 4, Olivia Smith, tried to put it in. And Gabby Diaz was equal to the task, making a nice sprawling save. Going to have a corner kick for the Golden Lions. Ooh. It was a good cornering kick there. Hit the foot of the Greensburg offensive player, but it just went a little high over the goal. Cougars escape Big, big scoring opportunity by the Golden Lions there. And keep it within 2. There's Bash. She gets around the defender. She does kick that ball pretty far. There's Lily. She Lily's been battling today. Lily's only a freshman. I don't think she's ever played soccer before this year, huh? But she's battling. As far as I knew, she did gymnastics before she come to Kiski. Oh, she wrestles as well. Okay. Oh yeah, I think somebody did say that she was maybe looking to join the wrestling team. But I believe she said she did gymnastics at one point also up in Indiana somewhere. Is that Turner's up there? Gymnastics? I believe that's what she said she did. But she decided to give soccer a try this year, help the school out, help the team out. As you can see, we don't have many girls out there, so without Lily, we'd be even more shorthanded. And there's Gabby with another save. I think there's a couple of the girls that are out there for the first time ever and giving soccer a new try. You know, new sport. New sport a try, I should say, huh, Ollie? Help the school out. What are you doing to help the school out? Filming. That's right. Filming. Play some golf. Oh, wow. I'm telling you, way to go, Ollie. So you weren't like, you sought us out. We didn't seek you out. You sought us out. I'm telling you. You're a go getter, huh, Ollie? There's Angelina Martin, number 2, providing a little bit of pressure for the Cougars. And Lily's going to run this one down. Send it over. Tried to send it over to Tapez, but now Lily still has it. Ball goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Lily. Ellen Bash has the ball back for the Cougars. Gives it back to Tapez. Now Ellen has it again. Fighting through traffic. Just too many. Oh, nice play by Tapez to her sister. And she has it and trying to get around some mountain line defenders. Back to her sister. One is one is Amelia and one is Andrea. And there's Tapez. Or no, that's Plata. She's she's working the ball up the field. Look at her go. Back, circles back around, still has it, sends it, tries to send it to Tapez. But there's Body. She now sends it up for Bash, just out of the reach. Bash tries to get it back, nothing. Off of Golden Lion, out of bounds, and the Cougars will have a throw in. Some new players checking in. Number 7, Carlota Sanchez back in the game for the Cougars. There's the throw in by Bash. Tries to get it to Body. Said it hit off a Body, and they're going to give the ball to the Mountain Lions, and they're going to have a throw in. Rodriguez gets it, kicks it back. Gabby comes up and sends it back up to Ellen Bash. Bash on that far right side, working the sideline, gets around one defender. Couldn't get around the other, but it went off of Greensburg Salem out of bounds. And the Cougars have a throw in. Bash throws it down deep corner for Baughey. Lexi has it in the corner. I'm not sure what she's going to be able to do with it. Nothing. Kicked out of bounds by a Golden Lion. Baughey will have it down deep in the corner for a throw in for the Cougars. So a couple substitutions for the Golden Lions. Number 13, Emily Smith, goal scorer, and number 14, Layla McDade, check out for the Golden Lions. It was 14. Oh, was it 18? Oh, well, number 18 checked out. Sorry. Thanks for keeping me straight there. Cougars that's their best scoring opportunity. Now it's kicked way back. Gabby's going to come up, have it. She just kicks it to the far side. It goes out of bounds. And the Golden Lions will have a throw in. Number 29, Madison Carr, throws it in. Not sure what the issue was on that. Not real good on all the rules, so I don't know what happened, but apparently something happened that's going to give the ball back to the Cougars. Bash has it. Throws it to Martin. Goes off of Martin's foot. And it'll go back to Greensburg Salem. Greensburg Salem with a deep throw in. Rolling down that right side. Number 23 finally gets it in. She's around the Cougar defense. Still marching in on the goal. And there's Gabby Diaz comes out and just takes the ball from her. Nobody seemed to want to stop her from going down that right side. So Gabby took matters into her own hands and went out and stopped her on her own. Cougars trailing 2-0. Gabby Diaz has played a pretty solid game in goal. Made a lot of saves. Greensburg Salem has controlled the contest as far as time of possession. Tapas has it. Now feeds it up to Baughey. Baughey going up the right side. But now it's taken away by the Cougars. Sanchez now still has it. Keeps going down that right side. Feeds it into the middle. But there's the goalie, Wilkinson. Or did they switch goalies? Was that the same one? It looks like they did switch goalies. Different goalie in the game for Greensburg Salem. Can't see or make out that number, so doesn't look like she has a number on, but sure there has to be a number in there somewhere, but we just can't see it. It might be underneath the pullover she has on. I think Greensburg Salem is making out quite a few switches here. Substitutions. .846 remaining in the game. Greensburg Salem still has the ball. Off the head of Plata. Greensburg Salem runs it down. Emily Smith shoots and scores. And that's Emily Smith's third goal of the day. Number 13, Emily Smith of the Golden Lions. puts in her third of the day, bringing a score to Greensburg Salem 3, Cougars of Kiski 0. Good individual play there by Miss Smith. Now Bash has it, trying to work around. Smith providing the defense. Back to Tapas. It is raining harder. Ball off Cougars' foot. It'll give Greensburg Salem a throw in. No, they're going to give that to Cougars for a throw in. Gives it to Bash. Ellen Bash trying to work around the defense. Gives it to Tapas. Kicks it into the middle. It's off the foot of a Golden Lion. Out of bounds. And the Cougars will have it for a throw in. Tapas gives it to, oh, well, I guess went a little early. They didn't have all their subs in and out. So now Tapas throws it into Sanchez. She kicks it in the middle. Taken away by Greensburg Salem, but there's Plata who gets it back. Now Salem has it again. Bringing it up the right side. Rodriguez slows it down, but Salem still has the ball. Working the middle of the field. Feeds it into space down that far left side, trying to run it down, but not before it gets out of bounds. Cougars will have a throw in. Ooh, she didn't maybe like that. She kicked the ball out of frustration, I guess. Tried to run it down. She hustled and she didn't get there. She wasn't happy about that. She definitely wasn't happy about that. Not sure. So Bash is going to throw it in for the Cougars on the far side. Gets it up to Body. Doing a nice job of warding off the defender. Gives it into the middle to Lily Turpin. Turpin gives it over to Angelina Martin. Back to Rodriguez. Now Bash is going to bring it back in. Splits two defenders. Works around. Tries to get around a couple others. Looked like she got kicked in the calf. Cougars still, nope, now they don't have the ball. Plata gets it back for the Cougars. Sends it into the middle for space in the middle. And there's Body. She's going to run it down. Body kicks it up the left side. Martin tries to get it. Can't bring it in. And Greensburg Salem's going to have a throw in with 4:50 left in the game. Number 6 throws it to number 1. Up the field off of Body. There's 29. Madison Carr feeds it into space. And Gabby's going to make that save. Rolls it over to Ellen Bash. Ellen sends it back to Gabby. Now into the middle. Lexi Body trying to run it down. Can't get there, but Plata does. Tries to weave between a couple. Gets it back. Tapas stops it from getting down any deeper for Greensburg Salem. Now she's going to run it back down into the corner. Bash sends it back to Diaz. Diaz up to midfield. Madison Carr plays it down the left side, back into the goal box. Diaz is going to get it back for the Cougars. She's going to pick it up and slow it down a little bit, walk it out, take her free kick, send it to this far side looking for Martin. Martin still hunting for it. Looked like some kind of illegal touching of some sort. Ollie, I'm not sure what happened, but Cougars are going to have the ball. Ellen Bash is going to send it back in play from just about midfield. Looks like she's going to kick it deep. Tries to get it down into the box, looking for Body. Lexi couldn't bring it in. Greensburg Salem's coming back the other way. Taken away by Bash. Now she still has it, working around the defense. Sends it up to Body. Body has it on the far right side. Feeds it back to Bash. Bash from about 30 out. Weaves around a couple defenders. Still has it. She's doing a nice job of and there's Plata sends a deep drive. Wide of the goal and out of bounds. The Golden Lions will have the ball for a free kick. Or a goalie kick, they're called. There is a difference between a goalie kick and a free kick. Yeah. Yeah. I was told that last year. That's one of the things that I did retain from last year. That I know that there's a difference between a free kick and a goalie kick. Greensburg saying, oh, it's under 2 left in the game. Greensburg Salem looks like they're just going to, I don't know what, is this an injury? No? They send the ball up. It's going to go up just out on the left side. Back to the Cougars. Tapas will throw it in for the Cougars. Gives it to Bash. Greensburg Salem plays it. Can't run it down and out of bounds on the far side. And the Cougars are going to put it back in play. Tapas throws it in, looking for Bash. Intercepted by Greensburg Salem. Turpin heads it. Now Plata sends it up. A little back and forth. And here comes Gabby. And she clears the defensive zone up to Martin. Martin over to Turpin. Now Greensburg Salem applying a little pressure. Gets around the goal or the defense. Has a breakaway, but Diaz is there to make the stop for the Cougars. Diaz has played a nice goal in game, or game and goal, I guess I should have said. And Bash has provided some nice footwork and controlling the ball at times for the Cougars. Plata had a nice game on defense. And there's the final whistle as this game comes to an end. The final score, Greensburg Salem 3, your Kiski Cougars 0. We appreciate everybody for joining us today for the first ever girls soccer game here at Kiski. It didn't turn out on the scoreboard how we would like it to, Ollie, but it was still a good game. It's always a good game any time you can take the field, right? Win, lose, or draw. If you're able to take the field, it's a good game. Once again, we thank everybody for joining us out there in live stream land. Next streaming event will be Friday, 6 p.m. start for boys soccer, and then Saturday, 1 p.m. start for Kiski football. Hope you can join us for both. Have a good night.